When Jacob's mom sort of gives him that wine and they have that sort of like communion together, and it seems like Jacob sort of receives some kind of power or enlightenment in that moment.
Here, drink this.
What happens if I do?
What happened to Jacob in that moment? Did he become all-knowing, or did he receive power?
There's a line that I'm going to butcher because through my paraphrasing in Long Day's Journey into Night, where one of the characters talks about being on a ship, what the experience of being on a ship and sitting in the bow, and suddenly the curtain is raised on creation, and for a moment, for an instant, you see it all. And you just know the answer, and it's an epiphany. And then, unfortunately for Eugene O'Neill, the curtain slams shut again after about a moment, and it's done. But I think for Jacob, it was an epiphany that lasts, and I think is probably part of what, along with his innocence, contributes to his benign point of view towards man and towards his eventual wisdom. Because I think he goes from a kind of hot-headed kid, in a way, to something very stable and wise and still.
Definitely.
I like that so much about the way they write these characters. You see them one way, and then you go back in history, and they're not anything like what you've been watching up until this point. It was originally written that she puts the cup into the water. And then the stream itself seemed to have, along with the incantation, some sort of power to merge the two of us. But I think because she didn't do that, it's kind of changed to the incantation itself that somehow has some kind of mystical ability to join us.
Don't tell me this was a stunt double, but when you were in the water going down, you were the only person that's seen the closest thing to the center of the island. So what did you see when you were in there and you went toward the light? What do you remember? I know it's traumatic for you.
I asked my stunt double.
Bastard.
I'm sorry. I think the only thing
you can't even float down a river?
No, first of all,
you're such a baby.
That's true. I am such a prima donna.
I'm special.
We were joking about it because there was a lot of physical stuff to do. We do both have back issues and stuff like that. It's just too many.
How great would that be to write in there too? You know what I mean? I'm the guardian of the.
I'm like, ow!
Hold on a second, hold on.
Yeah.
Crack! That's better. Had to run through the stream with all the rocks in it,
Smash his toes.
I'm supposed to carry him like 3 miles.
Right.
I can't keep carrying
this thing. It's a long shot. We're on 375 feet of dolly track as we track with Jacob as he runs through the jungle with his brother's lifeless body.
But not only that, they picked...
Pellegrino's going like, not happening.
You didn't happen to see the course they picked, did you? Yeah. It was like up almost a completely vertical incline. And the stunt guy was just dying.
Yeah.
He's like barely making it up that hill.
That was brutal.
And they really didn't catch him till he got to the top of the hill. But he had to do about 65 feet of, I'd say, this much of an incline with a 170-pound man on his back.
Horror show.
Yeah.